Word on the street, it's chewing ice is a sign of sexual frustration. It might be true. It might be true. Today on the Albino Rhino beer review, we're going to be looking at a beer from BC, sent to me by the one and only Steven. Thank you very much, Steve, for this shipment of beer here. And what beer are we going to drink? I'm going to drink this one. From Russell Brewing Company. This is a Russell Brewmaster series, and I think it's going to be the only beer I've ever had from the Russell Brewing Company. Oh, there's the cap. This is the Black Death Porter. I love the name. I love the simplicity of this label too. Like, super simple. Super simple. If you're wondering what I just did, I was just quickly taking a snapshot of the bottle. Anyway, super simple. 6.5% alcohol by volume. So this is a robust porter. Small batch craft brewed right here in British Columbia. Anyway, this is made with a variety of roasted malts, and that is what it seems to be the biggest difference between a porter and a robust porter. A robust porter is kind of like a stout light, which is what most people always thought of a porter as, where layman's terms, very, very, very basic layman's terms, a porter was a stout without roasted malts. A robust porter was a porter but with roasted malts. So there are a lot of different definitions. I'm just giving you the most simple definition out there. I don't want to do that. I want to save the gap. I want to save the gap. There we go. It's the first time this little wood one worked really, really well. Okay, so we got the Michelob goblet here. I'm going to pour the Black Death into the Michelob goblet. Oh, awesome. You're not going to be able to read the Michelob. That's what I like to know. Now it doesn't matter which way I turn the glass. Bang. Bang! Black Death in a glass. And it is black. It is black. Very small line of head has been made, and it's a mocha head. Almost looks like a latte. Just a tiny bit of brown in a bright white milk. But the beer itself is as black as the black blood of the earth. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I love me some malts, and I love me some stouts and some porters, and I love me the smell that's coming off of this guy here. Lots and lots of chocolate, lots and lots of coffee, huge roastiness. It almost smells like somebody went out with a blowtorch and charred a whole bunch of trees. Oh. That is what I love to smell in a porter or a stout. Really, that's what I love to smell in a stout, let alone a porter. So, time to give this a try, shall we? Cheerio! Did say this was 6.5% alcohol, right? Yeah, okay. I've had a few 4% alcohol beers that have tasted heavier alcohol-wise than this. This thing is smooth as fuck. It's as smooth as a newborn baby's bottom. It is smooth. Smooth as... A little bit, in all honesty, the only true drawback I can take from it is a little bit thin in the mouthfeel. It's light medium, not medium or medium full. It says it's full body, And flavor-wise, it is complex and full, but texture-wise, it's light to medium. Carbonation very small. You can kind of tell that by the amount of head that was created as well. Excuse me. But the flavor, I'm glad I have a flavor saver. I might just dip it in here for in the morning. I can just, suck on it in the morning. Oh. Molasses and chocolate hits the palate first. Nice milk chocolate that fades into almost a baker's chocolate flavor, because right after you get that molasses and chocolate, the roast begins. And that roastiness starts from the middle and goes all the way through to the end, where it's mixing with a black roasted coffee, a very dark roast coffee. So you get the molasses and the chocolate that fades to bitter baker's chocolate and charred wood, and then it goes into a dark roasted coffee with some charred wood that's sitting right on the back of the palate. It is almost, it almost has a lactic sweetness to it as well. There's almost like a milk chocolate flavoring in there, which is really intriguing. Right before the roast starts, I get this twang of almost a lactic sweetness. This beer is super easy to drink. It's 6.5% alcohol. It is full of flavor. I love this beer. I love it. I could sit back and drink bottles of this. If I had bottles of it available, I'd be drinking bottles of it. Excuse me. The fact that I cannot have a basement full of Black Death. Well, that sounded weird. The fact that I can't have a basement full of this beer makes me a sad, sad rhino. It really does. I would actually dip one of my appendages in this, and I can give you a guess which appendage it would be. And, yeah, then go. Yeah. Anyway, out of 10 on this, I would give this a 9.25. This is a great porter. I really enjoy it. Am I a little biased because I love porters? Possibly. Am I a little excited about it with the look of the beer, the look of the packaging, the taste of the beer? Really, it comes down to this. It's 6.5% alcohol. It's a full flavored, robust porter that I could drink all day long because the roast isn't overpowering, and that and hops aren't overpowering on it because there really is no hop taste to this at all. A great beer, 9.25 out of 10, which means we got to do the Porter Dance, motherfuckers. And I think this is the first Porter Dance motherfucker on the cell phone. So, Porter Dance, motherfucker! Porter Dance, motherfucker!